What is going on with the Game Fiends, and welcome back to the channel to another The First Berserker Khazan video. This one is for another secret armor set that we're going to need to farm with none other than Mr. Viper. I'll also be answering some questions and giving you some suggestions on my last video. Got a lot of comments and people were getting some really bad RNG, but yeah, check out this armor, guys. This is nice, and if you're a spear main, this is absolutely perfect for you. But there was one gamer who was having a really tough time on trying to get the spear. His name is the Valhalla 3635. This guy was farming Keshta for hours and could not get the weapon. Seems like it wasn't just him either. One of the questions was, does he even drop the weapon? And yes, he does. He drops all three weapons no matter which one you're going after, so that's not the issue. The issue is him actually dropping the weapon. I mean, he had it so bad he tried like 30 times according to him to get the weapon. What he finally did though was actually change his weapon to one of the other weapons, and he actually got the spear drop. In fact, he tried it again and he got the spear again, and then he switched to the spear and instead got the other weapon. So that may be a thing in the game. Maybe if you use a different weapon, if you're actually having problems getting the spear. I didn't have that problem, so this could possibly be a solution. I don't know, but try it out. Let me know in the comments in this video if that actually worked for you, even for farming this set, which is the Fallen Lord set, as you see here. And it's like I said, this is a great set early game for anyone that's maining a spear. Now for me, the RNG hasn't been that bad. For this one, if I look at my notes here, the first time I got the gauntlets, the second time I got the body, the third time I got a second body, the fourth time I got the helmet, the fifth time I got nothing, the sixth time I got a body, the seventh time I got the weapon, eighth time I got nothing, ninth I got gauntlets again, 10th nothing, and then the 11th time I finally got the leggings. So I got the complete set in 11 tries farming Viper. However, RNG is going to be different for everybody. I mean, I feel bad for that dude running Kesha 30 times. That's insane just to get a weapon. I mean, it was almost to the point where people didn't believe that he dropped it or you had to do something specific to get the weapon. But like I said, for me, it dropped normally only 8 times, and I was able to get the complete set from Keshta. So yeah, RNG very different for everyone, so don't get upset if it doesn't drop for you. It does drop for you in all the other weapons that you're not using, whether it's a great sword or the dual wield will also drop for you during the farm. But as you see in this gameplay, you see me just absolutely destroying this guy compared to when I first encountered him in the game. Even pre-nerf and nerf now, apparently they nerfed him again. They nerfed him 2 times. So but yeah, I finally got his rhythm. As you see here, I didn't get hit. I do mess around here and I get a little anxious, and I got hit a couple of times. But yeah, I mean, I've done a run where it was hitless because I was just farming him, and every time I played him, I just kept getting better and better and better. And man, it kind of calls back to me on how difficult he was before to how I'm just absolutely just destroying him now. It feels so good. It's very satisfying. That's one of the things I love about Khazan. The game, the progression makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel like you've accomplished something by farming, you know, upgrading and going back and fighting these bosses and learning their techniques and learning the movements and all the mechanics. It just feels so satisfying, man. It really does. But the crazy part is, and you'll see that in my next video that I post up on my Wander With Me video, I was fighting this guy Volbayo. Oh man, how easy is he? And it also took me, I think it was 11 or 12 tries. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's 11, 12, but on the 11th try, I believe he had no health. You'll see that he had no health. And yeah, I didn't make it. And then the next video, I was so upset. I was like, no. We gonna get this done right now. We gonna get this done. And I finally got it done. So I believe it was 11 or 12 times, maybe 12 times that I finally got to beat Volbayo. Man, what a fight. Sheesh. So I'm gonna post up a couple more fights with this guy, and you'll see, I know I'm talking during the video, but you'll see a couple of techniques that I did. One of those being the spiral thrust, which the Fallen Lord spear gives you an extra 15% damage. Actually, not the spear, but the set itself gives you an extra 15% damage when you do that. And that was one of the reasons I equipped the set right away, because that is one of my favorite moves that you can do. That also does an extra 15% damage using the full moon. So a really good set early on, especially if you use either one of those skills. So let's have a look at an image of the full set and the complete stats that you get for acquiring it and having the weapon and getting that spiral thrust damage as you see above. So for having 2, your charge attack damage increases 10%. Brink dodge, stamina recovery rate increase for 10 seconds. That's another 25%. Enemy exhausted damage increase 10%. Really good there. The next 2 are in reference to the skill tree, the full moon ability and the spiral thrust ability. Also, you get an extra 15% for either or, depending if you're going to use them or not. But it works out for me. I use the spiral. I don't have full moon yet, but the spiral is something that I use consistently, especially when I don't have any stamina. It's really good, especially if you're behind the enemy, to keep thrusting them while you don't have any stamina, being able to take advantage of that spirit gauge. Yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. This is gonna be a easy or hard farm, depending on whether you want to do this or not. But trust me, it is well worth the fight. It is well worth the farm to get, especially early on in the game. I feel very powerful with it on. So yeah, guys, my recommendation, definitely do it. Definitely do it. And get used to Viper, because he is a pushover now. Know what I mean? With all that said, good luck and thank you for watching if you made it to the end. And I'll have the next one with me, series number 7, up soon. It'll be my Volbio, whatever his name is, Volbio fight. And it was a bit brutal. It was a bit brutal, I ain't gonna lie. And it's crazy because he's not even hard now. Now I started farming him and it's like a pushover, another pushover. It's crazy, man. It really is. So please do what my beautiful goddaughter loves to say.
Like and subscribe.
Until the next one, keep on gaming.